And there is the full lineup for this men's 110-metre hurdles. It's a quite high-caliber race, this. Alcano, South Africa in 1. Potsi, the world indoor champion, in 2. MARTINOT-LAGARDE, 4th in Rio, goes in 3. Martin Vogel of Germany in 4. Damien Życki, Poland in 5. Then Ronald Levy of Jamaica in 6. Very, very consistent performer. Xi of China in 7. And Devon Allen of the USA in lane 8. More of him in a minute. There is Antonio Alcana, semi-finalist in Rio, the South African. Lifetime best of 13.11, that was last year, hasn't broached 13.30 this year. Now would be a good time to find that sort of form, and I think he'll need it to get in the top 3 here. Andy Potsi, struggling for that best form, as I've said, the world indoor champion. Can he put it together here? MARTINOT-LAGARDE, Pascal MARTINOT-LAGARDE, big, powerful fella, 4th in Rio and 4th at the World Championships back in 2015. French champion just last week, he's in 3. Martin Vogel of Germany, he may well struggle in this sort of race. He's not at his best so far this year, best of outside 14 seconds, Vogel. Damien Życki, 4th in the European Championships a couple of years back. Semi-finalist in Rio, the Pole, and he'll be fired up, of course, from the great performances from several of his teammates so far on this first day. Ronald Levy, the Commonwealth champion, won the Paris Diamond League a couple of weeks back in a fabulous track meeting to the south of the French capital, up against a really serious opposition. He's a big-time performer, the Jamaican. In lane 7 is Xi of China, they're number 1. Semi-finalist of the World Championships on this track last year. And Devon Allen, the American champion, world number 7 this year, goes in lane 8. 3rd in Paris, 2nd in Lausanne over the last couple of weeks. He's a consistent performer, likes his American football. Said to me a couple of years ago that he would go back to American football when he secured an Olympic gold. So he's not giving himself too many opportunities of getting back to American football, is he? Tokyo or nothing for Devon Allen, perhaps. He's only 23, so perhaps I shouldn't write off his 31st year. But Allen is a very, very fast sprinter. Good big-time performer too in lane 8 there. So that line up from the far side once again. Alcano of South Africa in 1. Potsi of Great Britain goes in 2. MARTINOT-LAGARDE of France 3. Vogel of Germany 4. Życki of Poland 5. Levy of Jamaica in lane 6 in the yellow. Xi of China 7. And Devon Allen to the left for the USA. Good start there from Devon Allen, particularly from Levy of Jamaica too. Levy leading them. Oh, and it's all gone wrong for Andy Potsi. Goodness me, the Briton is down and out, and Pascal MARTINOT-LAGARDE is leading this one. He's going to take this one from Levy. It's a big win there for MARTINOT-LAGARDE. 13.22, pretty swift too. It's a season's best for the Frenchman, and he knows that's important. Big point for Pascal MARTINOT-LAGARDE. And what on earth happened with Andy Potsi? Was there a clash of hands perhaps there after the 2nd or 3rd barrier? He went crashing into the 3rd barrier, was all over the place. No chance to recover from a hit against one of the barriers as hard as that. What a shame for Andy Potsi, whose season just will not get back on track. But a big win there for MARTINOT-LAGARDE to go top of his French win a week ago, and that really does indicate special things perhaps for him come Berlin, those Europeans.
Well, that's another big batch of points for France. They're actually top of the table now, not having won an event until Pascal MARTINOT-LAGARDE got in the blocks. But keep an eye on Andy Potsi. He was going well, the British athlete, but Tony Minicello, he caught it and he was out.
Yeah, the quality there of his trail leg, unfortunately. Length forwards might have got a little nudge from the South African athlete that just upset him a little bit, and that caused him to catch his trail leg. Sometimes you get away with it, sometimes the hurdle topples, but if you hook it up and it decelerates you, you're heading for the floor.
Look at what it means to Pascal MARTINOT-LAGARDE, a season's best. Another inconsistent performer on the world stage. But you can see on this shot there, the Briton was gone, but powering ahead, MARTINOT-LAGARDE. Well, he missed the outdoor season with a foot injury last year. I think the passion and the delight was shown on that head-on shot there. Points for France.
Time for celebration for MARTINOT-LAGARDE before he reached the line there. Will there be more celebration for the Frenchman tomorrow with something else going on somewhere else? But for now, the tricolour held high. Is that the first French win of this first day? I think it is. Well, there it is then, the win for Pascal Martinot-Lagarde in season's best, 13.22 from Ronald Evie. Again, good points for the Jamaican there behind the French. Devon Allen for the USA in third place, 13.36, just ahead of Alcana, the South African.